この後の、マンカインドディバイデッド僕、何もやってないので、もう解説も何もできないんですよ。その後のですね、プレイはまたお邪魔します。
はい、わかりました。We've got a $150 donation from Wilmem31. The DSX games are all my all-time favorites, and Heinki does them so much justice. Here's a donation towards the Mankind Divided DLC in the hopes of even more DSX and Heinki. This one is currently sitting at $6,600. We will need 3,500 more. So keep in those donations.
プレイは、アウトオブバウンスがなしになっているので、多分、壁壊しはしないんじゃないですかね。
多分、壁抜けをしないレギュレーション。
しないレギュレーション、だったと思いますね。はい。
あれだって壁抜けしたら確か20分ぐらいで終わりましたよ。
いや、10分切ります。
10分切りました？
10分切ります。最新の、チェックしたら、10分切りました。なので、いきなり最終ミッションに直行して、まあ、その話はまた後でしますけど。はい。
セットアップ5はハーフライフが入ってますね。
おー。
ハーフライフの 2% が入ってると思います。
You're flawless as ever. Let's meet that DLC incentive, guys. And we are ready for the next run. So give it up for DSX Mankind.
ありがとうございます。いや、この DSX は本当にゲームは面白いし、音楽今流れてますけれども、BGM も非常にいいので、ぜひ皆さんプレイしてみてはいかがでしょうか。
次のゲームが始まりましたね。
始まりましたね。僕、このまま喋っていいんですか？
まあ、
何も知らないんですけど。1ミリも知らないという状態です。
この眠気覚まし程度に言ってもらえれば。一応これにもビットがあって、なんか、クリミナルズパストっていうダウンロードコンテンツがあるらしく、それをやるかやらないかみたいなのがあるっぽいですけど、今のところ目標金額には$3,400ほど足りてない。
足りてない。足りてない。
急に画質良くなりましたね。
これ最新作ですからね。まあ、どうやってでも2年前ですけど。
16年の進化が
ね、
一瞬にして。
はい。ただ、ストーリー的にはですね、確かこの最初の、今、さっき走ったゲームの前の話になってるはずです。確かですよ。はい。そうなんですよ。前なんですよね。
なんかもう悪いことしようとしてる気はしないの。
気がしないもんね。
Might be very familiar if you play GTA 4 and you know the slingshot glitch, but you will see in a moment. So we just jump over here and whee!
失敗
っぽいですね。
So how this works is basically our collider of the character gets stuck in between the animation crane. So now this is much better. And because of that, it launches us up because the engine doesn't know what to do. And thanks to that, we can just skip this entire area. This is like the prologue level, so it's like a tutorial on how to do it.
16年経っても謎ジャンプは謎ジャンプ。
あるんですね。
So, little bit here, little bit there. And this helps us to skip 20 seconds of a game. So right now we're just going out here and we go back inbounds. But thanks to that, we have like a little bit of side effects. So everything's invisible or like floating, like whoa, spooky. So I just turn invisible. Invisibility in this game is a very strong mechanic. It allows us just to literally ignore everyone and just pass them. So they don't even know we were there.
そうですね。画面が
pretty helpful.
ロードが追いついてないですね。画面の。
Key codes. Oops. There you go. Wrong order. So this part is like an action sequence, so we have to do something quickly so that nobody dies, and we basically skip the prologue, and we are going to do that. So we completely ignore all of the enemies, just run here like, yeah, just like a nice walk in the park, and take the battery out. Nice. So with that done, we did the prologue. Hey! So normally there would be now a 4-minute cutscene where we can't do anything and just sit there and watch it, but I prepared the save file so we can just skip that part because, well, it's just a cutscene. So like they wanted to show off the new engine basically with this, and yeah, we just skip it. Bye. Normally, if we do any percent runs, we don't do that, but because this is a marathon, I do it as an exception. So what happens now, normally what is going on is there's going to be a bombing in the Prague's main station, and we are in the middle of it, so the augmentation from Jensen don't work anymore, and we have to investigate what happened. So the story is like ordering, like, what? Ordering? No, it's not ordering anything. It's like continuing after Human Revolution, so after like 2 years in time, and Jensen is like out of Seraph and stuff like this. So now he's like joining a new organization, so we're in his apartment, putting a nice
今話しているのは前作ヒューマンレボリューションの2年後の話になってますよっていう話ですね。
So everyone is like now in panic, but it's fine. Whoa, he just
3作目の2年後。
そうですね。3作目ヒューマンレボリューションの 2年後っていう時系列の設定がされています。
あとはさっきやってたやつ。さっきやったやつよりももっと前を3作目でやってる。
そういうことですね。そういうことですね。3作目確か、もう僕も覚えてないんですけども、確かその、ナノオーグマンテーションの技術が、作られている頃の話。
一作目よりよっぽどなんかサイボーグっぽい動きはしてましたけど。
確かに、確かに。
前作で世界中のオーグメントが暴走して人を殺しまくるって事件があって、オーグメントとそうじゃない人の間に深いケースが入ってるって感じの背景。
We've got another $100 donation from Old Huvian. I've never heard of Heinki before today, but his entertaining commentary and charming demeanor have me hooked.
一番似てる。確かに。確かに。
若干の一郎感は。
Keep pay attention and you can continue with the donation.
Yeah, Igni Mio donates $25 and says,
Glad
to see you at another event, Heinki. Good luck and thanks for the funny runs. And to give you a quick update on the Mankind Divided Criminals Pass DLC incentive, we've just gained over $1,000 on that.
ちなみにこのサングラスネタっていうのが1作目で実はありまして、デントンがあるミッションで、確か同僚に、お前まさか、夜にでもそのサングラスつけるんじゃないんだろうなっていう会話が出てくるんですよ。で、それに対するデントンの答えは、いや、俺の目は、強化されてますからっていう、渋い声で答えるんですよ。そのネタはね、実は1作目からあるんですよ。
なんかやってますよね。
なんかやってますね。
おそらく。Your system is going to run to overheat and you might lose augmentations and stuff like this, but we don't really care. So what you're going to use mostly through the run is the new Tesla augmentation and also the Icarus dash, which is kind of like in Dishonored the Blink. It's not completely like that, but it's kind of like that. All right. Reset me now. Oh, I couldn't make him float out of the menu.
Do we have time for another donation?
Yeah, go for it.
Yes, a $500 donation. From
チュートリアル中だから
From Plagius Darth
なんかいろいろやってたってこ
I
とで
tried
す
so
ね。
hard to get up there playing casually. Loving these runs, Heinki. Thank you so much for supporting MSF.
Alright, so now we just do some skilling. So we need all the batteries because in the future we need all of them, and the dash feature. So what can possibly go wrong in a game where you can dash? And well, this is like where we will sequence break later on in the game. So thanks to that, we can just go from one area to the other a bit faster.
そうですね。チュートリアルの会話をカットできれば。
Adam Jensen is one of my favorite video game characters ever, and he might not have asked for this, but I think he'd still appreciate a donation for a good cause. Good luck and good speed, Heinki.
Thank you. Also, what they added with Mankind Divided compared to other games, like I think Tekken does it too with like a little screen where you can play a game during the game. They added like pre-made animations. So you don't stare like at a screen, but you have like those animations playing randomly. And some can be hilarious, others are just like, oh look, I'm standing here. Wow.
To make that shorter, we have a $500 donation.
Oh, $500 donation.
From Anonymous that just says, have fun.
Thank you.
また割と高額ドネートが。
Oh, 9. I don't want to leave that area.
Alright. のがダッシュとステルスと足音を少なくするやつ。とエネルギーの回復速度を上げるやつ。
なんか昔の方が高性能な気がしません？
そうですね。この辺はメタルギアとかと似たような。メタルギアも明らかに3とかピースウォーカーとかの方が時系列は前なんですけど、科学が発展してんじゃないかみたいな。それはダッシュでゴリ押すプレイがメインらしいです。
Still go through there because there's collision.
さすがに最近のゲームなんで体力をマイナス2とかは多分できないだろうと思いますけど。
できなさそうですね。
I'm Adam Jensen, so I'm just faster jumping here, over here. Pretty good. And then
このエッジに捕まるモーションって絶対バグり要素ですよね。
そうです。何かしらああいうモーションが用意されているゲームって基本的に大体何かに悪用されてますから。
絶対悪用されてますよね。
This guy is like inside the machine. So if I set everything up, we will see a funny glitch. It's not going to help us at all, but it's just
ドラクエさんは4人パーティーだけど、次のドラクエ1では1人旅。
友達は。
If we just skip the conversations very quickly, then funny things happen. So he's going out of the room and he just teleported. Wow. Normally he's going to go backwards, back to the door because that is like the last frame he was before.
何も喋ってない。
But it did not work. What a shame. But it's okay because there will be another parts where you can show that off. And also I needed to jump on that lamp there because if I don't do that, I just die in my own office. And yeah, fall damage is the worst thing for Jensen.
I think he has Middlebrow syndrome.
Alright, you can read some couple of donations.
Yeah, we've got a perfect fitting donation for fall damage. Mr. Johnny Badger donates $100 and says, good luck, Heinki, and if you're going to keep jumping off buildings, make sure to upgrade your Accurus landing system.
That's a good one. We will use that later, but...
We've got another $25 donation from Kev39.
自由度の高い散策型の FPS と壁をつかめる仕様ではもうバグが。
Alright, so now we just need to go back to the substation and what happens story-wise is now we have to go to and investigate what happened at the explosion. So we're going to go over and check out what is there. And if you play it casually, you can sneak through or just run and gun yourself into that base, but I will show you how to do it the speedrun way, and it's going to take like optimally, what? How to do it? Whatever, 35 seconds.
次のミッション45秒でクリアできるって。すごいですね。
なんかその辺は初代受け継いでますね。
Greetings from Schland.
昔から45秒でミッションクリアできたんです。
Alright. Very important conversation. Okay, done. So here's like a cutscene which would normally happen, but because we have Icarus Dash, we just skip it. And now we're in the station where we are not supposed to be.
Icarus Dash のでカットシーンのカット。
These guys are getting hostile, but it's okay.
ああ、やりたいほどやってる。
And now we just leave immediately. Whoa. Yeah, we got the
ローフェルス大丈夫か？
That's okay. I can just wait and get it refilled.
これは
死んだか？あ、死にまし
はい
た。
For some reason, they don't have
さ
any
すがにダメージを
funny
もらいすぎ
here.
た
What?
感じ。
Oh, okay, I'm here. So yeah, this is like the conversation which will happen. Like I did the dash too early, so we couldn't skip it, but it's okay.
ご利用しの良くもあり、悪くもあると思う。
So that's much better. Alright. Then we take all the evidence and we just leave. Bye bye.
HP マイナスバグ。
So those guys are.
自分の死体作りに失敗しちゃいましたね。
Why did I just dash backwards? Or like I dashed into that guy and then got bounced back. Interesting. Anyways, so this was like the explosion station, or where we have to take the evidence, and now we need to go back to the quarters. So you can read some couple of donations.
そうですね。
So
セーブロー
Metallic
ドはさ
Sound
すがに
donates $5 and
数
says,
年後の方が
"Give
進
me
化して
more
ま
of
した
that
ね。
Heinki and more DSX Mankind Divided." To give you an
今の見る
update,
とやっぱ
we
り
just got over
数年後の方がやっぱ、
8,300, so we only got like 40 to 50 minutes
主人
left.
公成長してるん
Keep
じ
in
ゃない
those
かなってい
donations.
う。壁抜けたり、
What?
自分の死体複製したり。
スーパージャンプしたり。確かに。
So once again, we have to go through back to headquarters and take the long elevator. Like there is a skip we can do to skip this elevator, but it's very risky and we need a sniper rifle, which we will get later on, but I won't do that strat because it's, yeah, as said, it's very risky. So yeah, I'm not going to do it for marathon safety.
I have my hands full right now. Tell me where you are.
Also, we will see the very interesting animation. Hopefully this time it will show it up.
このエレベーターがだいぶイライラタイムっぽいですね。
ぽいですね。
Alright.
なんかさっき、
Now we need
スキップもできるんだけれ
to
ど
call our、
リスキーなので今やらないみたいなこ
And
と
I
言って
would
ま
be
すね。
scared if my psychologist can teleport. So, whoop. And this is basically what I wanted to show off with Miller, which did not work. But there will be different occasions where we will see this kind of animation, where it just goes back to the last loop. Hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? All right. You can read more donations. We need to take the elevator once again.
Yeah, we've got an anonymous donation saying, "Thoroughly enjoying this
エレベー
run.
ターに乗り
I
ま
love
す。
the enthusiasm all the runners and all of you at
この事
GDQ
件
are
の
showing
捜
for
査
a
中
great
で、
cause. Never
さっ
stop
きの
doing
は
this,
地
guys."
元警察の捜査現場に乗り込んで
And
情
we've
報を
got
取
a
ってくる。
$215 donation from
なるほ
Matt
ど。
Thorson96 saying, "Donating $5 per death in the Celeste race last night.
今
Watching
の
it
と
from
こ
the
ろ
couch was an amazing experience. Thanks to
一切
everyone
の
who
戦
makes
闘
this
しない
wonderful
し、
event happen."
非暴力の精神を貫いてますね。
You can read more.
Kyuriku donates $10 and says, "I'm bummed I missed the Oracle of Seasons run earlier. I was still asleep. That was one of my favorite Zelda games growing up. If only there was some way to transmit SGDQ into my
ナイフ
dreams.
投げて
The
会
tech
話
crew
カッ
have
ト
their
の
work cut out for them."
イメージが、印象が強すぎるっていう。
Alright. So here's like another scene where we just need to fulfill a mission, so we just run into here. Whoop. Just a little bit of teleporting once again. Nice conversation. Like to talk like that. And now we're going to leave into the area called Golem City, which is basically the augmentation ghetto. And going there, it's going to be a bit more tricky, and one of the bigger skips will happen. So until then, you can read more donations.
We've got a $20 donation from Cox
俺
Burgers.
も上司に呼ばれたらナ
GDQ
イフ
has
投げる
provided
かな
so
はち
much
ょっと
entertainment
ダメです。
live and listening to the box whilst I work.
会話カットしますか？
SL needs this money, so please take it. Can't wait for Prey. The previous one at GDQ 2017
会話カットだけで
inspired
済めばいい
me
ですけ
to
ど
try
ね。
speedrunning. Kill the typhoon.
首カットどころか、
Nothing happening. Have to wait.
叱るべきところに連れて行かれますから。
大丈夫。そういう時はまた近接地雷を壁抜け壁抜けすれば
ゲーム設定を開いてスーパージャンプをして
スーパージャンプをして
immediately here at the start where the guy wants to talk with us, but I can't dash. Never mind. I'll just reload. That was odd. Normally we just dash through him and then we don't have a conversation.
職歴カット。
Loading. There you go.
Get me to our contact's location.
This time.
Unit 237.
There you go.
これが本当のゲームの。
So this is like, those guards are the best
怖いですね。
guards. They need to hold us up, so we can't go in, but we, well, just dashed in. Whoop. Also some animation glitches here. Best conversation.
Chicane. Get him
And now we have to be a bit careful. We have to not hit the
ライ
laser because
ライ
if
フ
we
マイ
hit
ナ
the
スになって
laser,
も
the
働
host
かせよう
will
とし
be
てくる。
aggressive and start
確かに。
attacking us. We don't want that to
それはや
happen.
っぱ会社が
So
悪い
we
です
just
よ。
make sure that does not happen. Now we just run over here
残業いっ
and
ぱいして
do
貸し
more
状態になる
parkouring
のは
because, well, why use
も
the environment if you can just
う
jump
違うん
and
ですよ。
be
完
offensive?
全に。貸し
Go
状
on
態
this
になり
fish. And
方
now
が。
this is like where the Icarus dash changes. We can now aim where we want to go.
確かに壁抜けてるのはやっぱ警察側。
Alright.
警察側になるとやっぱ壁ぐらい抜けてこないと
Okay,
やって
because
ら
we
れない
did
で
it
すから。
so fast, the game audio glitches out, so we have no sound now. Which is going to be very interesting, and also because we just have to go once again through an elevator.
ここ
We
は
can read
ゴー
some
レム
couple
シ
of
ティというと
donations.
ころで許可のないオーグメント所有者などが押し込まれる。
Yeah, I'd like to take that
なるほ
time
ど。
to
ありがたい。はい。
remind you of World 9 Gaming. They are from PCs to arcades and consoles old and new. World 9 Gaming aims to provide the highest quality video gaming experience to events in the Midwest and beyond. With our dedicated staff, tournament expertise, and expansive collection of games and consoles, World 9 is ready to take your event to the next level. For more information on booking and upcoming events, check world9gaming.com. They are providing us with consoles,
あ、
televisions,
ありますね。
everything
確
we
か
need
に
to。make this event
確かにディスオ
possible.
ナードにありますね。
So
このブリンクダッシュ。
maybe a
言わ
short
れてみれば。
なるほど。
Alright,
あります、
so
あり
this
ま
is
す。
the area where now we just are not very stealthy. We just run through here and just hope that we don't get a lot of damage. And literally just use the Icarus dash to just that. Well, he
私は残念ながらディスオナードの欄がありませんけども、
Alright.
去年、今年の初めにあったんじゃなかったかな、確か。
And one of the bigger skips comes now. Like, if you played the game, there is going to be a guy called
し
Rooker.
かしこの奏者の
And
人、
we need to talk with him. And
よ
the
くこの
conversation
短時間で
takes
2つの
like
ゲーム連続で
around 3
できるな。
minutes. We
確
don't
かに。
want to do that.
しかも解説しながらプレイしてますから
And
ね
it's。very interesting because in Human Revolution, the speedrun, there's a technique where you just use boxes or any other objects to throw it at you yourself to go out of bounds. And well, here we kind of have the same glitch in a different engine. It's very interesting to see. So first of all, set it up, put it here, and then now we push the object into ourselves. Ooh, we're out of bounds. Whoa,
自分にこのオブジェクトを押し込んで、
that's not supposed to
壁
be.
抜けして
That's good. We got it through.
なるほど。
And then we just need to literally stand still in the moment we get out of bounds and jump up to one of the containers. So once again. Wow. Okay. That might work.
そうです
Yeah,
ね。
it worked. So we just do some
今やって
climbing up
る
here, and now we're out of bounds.
でし
Like, woo.
マンカインドディバイデッド
So
も、今
it's
な
very
ら
interesting
Steam
to
の
see
サ
because
マーセール
you
で
have to be careful in this
85% off。
area.
なんと
because
1000円。
everything you touch, which is not a box, is out of bounds and is a death trigger. So also we can fly now. Like
ああ、なるほ
we're
ど。
あー、空中フリーしてますね。あ
yeah.
どこ歩いてるんですかね、一体。
Also the scene, yeah, also the scenery is pretty cool. So what we're going to do now, we're going to drop directly there, and bam, we finish the level. So there's the end level trigger in the cutscene. So as long as you touch it, you just finish the entire level. You don't need to talk with Rooker or anything. So suddenly there's like an action sequence as well, if you even if you did it stealthily. And also they're like the worst shooters ever. Like he's shooting everything and it's not hitting once. Also very dramatic.
Do we have time for donation?
Go for it.
Lyric donates $5 and says, "Love Deus Ex and I don't want to miss a DLC. Let's get that incentive met. Good luck on both the runs, Heinki."
やっぱりイチローは
Alright,
足が速
so
かっ
once
たです
again,
ね。
we talk with our boss. And what we're going to do now, like, thanks to the story, we're going to get informed that Rooker got poisoned.
あー空中浮遊
Or
で
like,
イ
we
ベ
tell
ン
that
ト
he
を
got poisoned,
スキップす
even though
る。
we'd never met him. So
お、
yeah,
なるほど。
it's pretty good. And what we're going to do now is we're going to
通る
our
いい。
boss's apartment and just steal his own key.
面白い。
Started lagging.
確かに。
Not to make mistake police.
や、ちょっと盗塁しすぎませんかね。なんか、
Conveniently, he lives next to the secret base.
なんかヒットも打ってないのに、ホームラン扱いになったみたいな感じですよね。
There is a thing with
一周してきました
you
みたいな
need to
感じ
be
です。
careful, especially when you start speedrunning. If you are too fast at the target situation or a target mission, the game will not spawn the items, and you need to completely get out of the area to get it spawned. So first of all, we take the sniper rifle and we take the card. We need
ついに
those
武
two
器を
items.
使うのか。
Okay, so damage, that's okay. Then dash over and get to a secret meetup now. There is going to be one thing first. Like, the secret meetup is there, but I'm stealing this homeless alcohol. I need it for later. It's mine now. So now we have to wait. Okay. Blah blah blah. Sure. Nice conversation. And now we go to the base. So since we have, like, this is the area where we could do the skip by using the sniper rifle and skip this elevator, but it's very, very precise and I don't want to risk it. So we're just using the normal elevator. So time for donations.
Yeah, we can do that. Postman donates $25 and says, watching from New Zealand, Heinki is a great runner and has been fun to watch. We also got a $150 donation from Sergeant Neckbeard. Good luck and thank you for all you do.
We can get, read two more out.
Yeah, I can keep you updated about the Criminals Past DLC.
今ので結構ヘルス減りましたね。結構減りますね、このゲーム。
あの高さでなんか赤くなり方は結構えげつないです。
ですね。
We just got about 30 minutes left to get Mita's incentive, so make sure to get in your donation.
So, alright, those who played this might not really like it. That's the so-called breach mode. So, what we have to do is like, get those cubes and have like certain augmentations. And wow, I failed. Good job, me. So, I hope you like the puzzles because we are going to completely do it the intended way. I guarantee it. So, now we have to activate like 4 more boxes. This was the first one. And we're going to start here on the right. So, there's like a room where you can enter, but oh hey, what can I do? I have like this cube. I'm putting it here. Jump on it. And oh, very hard puzzle. So that was the first puzzle. We're going to continue with the second one. So once again, stacking objects on each other is one of the best mechanics and also helps us a lot. So we throw them up. Go up here, just climbing a bit. Okay. So another very hard puzzle we have to do. Whoa. Very good. Then we jump over here. And 2 more of the cubes are left. Well, so what are you climbing here? Okay, got that one and oh. What we're going to do is like stand up here.
映りましたけど。
Then jump up.
大丈夫ですかこれは。大丈夫ですか？
また関係なさそう。
これ箱が必要じゃないんですかこれは。
マイクロ多分やれば捕まれるなんだと思います。
え、できたんですか今の。
何ができた？え、何ができた？
今できたっぽいですね。よくわかんなかったですけど。
何ができたんですかね今。
Alright. So now we have to talk with Janus. He's like hidden in a different place. And for that we just need to get out. Also, the psychologist, whoops, can teleport, like still scary.
初見プレイで、なんかここいけんじゃねみたいな感じでやってて、あれなんかクリアしたんだけどみたいな。
でもやりますよね、なんか。
そうですね。
なんかクイズ行き詰まった時に、クイズというかそのなんか謎解き行き詰まった時に、なんかああいうことやりますよね。なんかここ行けるんじゃないかみたいな、なんかわけわかんない発想しますよね。わかりますわかります。
Thank you.
What is Heinki Pinky supposed to be?
It's a thing now.
I guess. Alright.
そうですね、割と、
You can read one more.
これで
Yeah,
これで
Commodore
3
Griff
連
donates
続で
$50 and says,
FPS
Love
のゲー
DSX
ム
and
が続いてる
SGDQ.
んで、
Wish I could watch more, but I'm happy I can give. Let's get that
次
DLC.
もです。
ここからまたあと2作品続くん
Okay, now we get out of this building and explosion! Oh no, what is happening? So people are getting scared, but yeah, we already know what's happening. So we just go over to the explosion site, and there's this other homeless guy. We're going to interrogate him, and we just give him the alcohol we stole from the other homeless guy, so we get information. And he told us to
他の
go
ホーム
to
レ
the
ス
red
か
light
ら
district. So we'll go to
盗ん
the
だ
red light district.
お酒をそのホームレスにあげて情報を聞き出したって。
We have time for another donation.
You can read out now.
本当に警察な
Commodore
のか
Amiga
っていう
donates $25 and says, I'm enjoying the Deus Ex run so much. Here's a donation towards the DLC and more Heinki.
Hey.
To keep you updated on that, we're just missing around $1,000 to get it. So get those donations in and we'll see more.
I don't want it to climb up a table there, but sure. So now we have the information, or like we knew about the guy who saw and had information about the bombing. And
もし
now
か
we're
した
going to
ら
talk
あ
with
れかも
Janus,
しれないです
and
ね。
he
途
is
中の
in a different place.
配信
So
エ
we
ラ
need
ー
to
があ
go
っ
over once
た
again.
の
Also,
が
we're going to
あっ
equip
たから
some
もしかした
stuff.
らセットアップブロ
So
ック
we
がなくなっ
need
て
the
るか
sniper
も
for
しれない
later,
ですね
then。we have our assault rifle,
まあ
and we have the multi-key. The multi-key is going to be useful, but first we use
SGDQ の
our
ページ見
assault
て
rifle
ます
as
け
a
ど、
key.
セットアップブロックがなく
Very
なっ
good.
てるかな。
And now
Ah,
we have
そうなん
to
ですね。
wait here. So what most
もしかし
people
たら
don't know, especially when you start speedrunning, if you're too fast in this area, you completely soft lock and you can't do anything. So you have to wait and
ま
restart
だ
the
わ
game.
かんないです
So
けど
I'm、just waiting until the entire conversation is done, so I can go to the next objective. This is what I meant before. If you're too early at the objective, either the game doesn't start it, or just completely breaks. Also, we're going to get now the invisibility, so the droids are not going to see us. As said at the start, like invisibility is going to help us a lot, and is pretty much broken in the game. You can go through lasers. Mechanical units won't see you. Even units won't see you, and you're just going to be good to
あ
go.
マリオカートの後にある。
So now I need
Oh.
to hit a trigger at the substation, and here in the game you
なるほど。
make like your first big decision. You either what? Go away. Rude. You make your
さっきちょっと
first big
出てましたけ
decision.
ど、
Either
この
you're
頃
going to
の
get the
インビジ
guy
すごいですね。
who planted the bomb,
赤外線すらスルーできるとい
explode
う、
and destroy the station, or you
すごい、
go
す
赤
ご
外
い
線
っ、
ってて何なんですかね。
何なんですかねって
the
いう。
antidote for the poison, which is getting revealed later.
セットアップブロックが多
For
分
now,
時
we're
間
going to do
があれ
the
ずれたっ
poison mission
ぽいで
because
すね。
it's faster.
おそらく。
So just sneak through here, steal stuff from a hidden car,
Okay, Alex.
and we go back out. Nobody saw us.
赤外線が一体何を基準に動いてる
Do we
の
have
か
time for
わかん
donation?
ない。
Go for one.
We've got an anonymous $15 donation saying, This is the second GDQ I've managed to watch live, and it's always awesome to see so many people come together, treat each other well, and do something for a great cause.
All right. So now we just dash up
マ
here.
リオカートは、そうですね、この後、
It's not very obvious that we're
お
raiding
昼ぐらいで
this
すかね
bank.
大体
And。here's like the ship where we just need to steal the data from.
Someone?
Good, thank you. They're shooting us, but that's fine. And we just dash through here. And we go to the basement. And there's going to be like the antidote, which we need to steal. Also, broken animation. There you go. Always nice if your magazine is flying for you. So,
そうですね、この後マリオゾーン
So
は
yeah, now
割と
people
楽し
are
みに
like
してる
telling
人
you
が
like, oh, why didn't you do this decision?
多いんじゃないか
Now you
なと思い
can't
ますけど、
unlock it. However, in the speedrun, we can actually access both missions if we know what to do. So what you can do is you can go out of bounds in one of the areas in the bombing mission, and then go to the bank heist and do both. So it's very like you need to be
も
careful
うこの
because
後
you can
マリオ
still
ゾーンの
spot
時は
it.
ちょっと
But
寝
it's
てるんで見れ
interesting
ない
to
ですけ
see
ど、
that you can do actually
そう、
both.
そうなんです
So
ね。
you
徹夜してた
can
んですね。
get the
いや、
bomb maker
仕
and
仕
get
事
the
明けで
antidote, so you can
Ah.
get like the perfect ending. But as that, you need to do the glitch for where you go out of bounds. So now we get the secret. Wow, we completely skip it. Much lore.
情報
And now
を
we're
保
going
管
up
する
again.
銀
So
行
you
みたい
can
なとこ
read a
ろ。
couple of
うん。
donations.
なるほど。
Yeah, we got a lot. Kevin wants
ス
to
ルー
say
しましたね。
$215 and says, Kevin
回戦
very
スルーしました
mixing
ね、や
board.
っぱり。
Oh, hey, I
So
know that
pumped.
guy.
体が消えていても、赤外線は
Keep it up, pal. You're
普
killing
通
it.
は反応すると思うんですけどね。
ね。
Shout out to Kevin.
I thought you were Kevin.
We've got a $25 donation from Infomaniac. Hi,
やっぱり
Heinki.
でも、
You're
向
awesome.
こうで、
I love your run. Put this $25
ここでお
to
そ
the
らく
DSX
人気のあ
DLC
る
incentive.
マリオ作品
Greetings
を
from
割と
Germany.
ゴールデンタイムぐらいに
Thanks,
当
Germany.
ててきてる感じですかね。
Greetings
ああ、確かに。
時間帯的には。
Forget it, it's fine, it's fine. Alright, so now we're done with a bank. We're going to get to the area where we find the information. Basically, like either the bomb maker is telling you where that hidden lab is, or during this cutscene, they will show you like where that secret laboratory is. So in both endings, you get
夕方から夜に
to
か
the
けて
final、
キングダムハーツ
destination.
と
So I can't
マリオ
dash
64
through.
が入ってる
Okay. Now I can dash. And once again, we need to go to that station. Also, it's a bit of a weird scenery after what will happen. So you can read one more donation before it happens.
We've got an anonymous $5 donation saying, love how Heinki goes, hey, every time someone says, good luck, Heinki.
Hey, thank you. What should I do? It's how I am. Alright, so this is a bit weird, especially when you play it. So now we are in that super secret facility where we're going to land now, and there's like this one door, like one door in middle of nowhere. So we're just going to hack through it and like, yeah, okay, let's invade this base. But suddenly, bam, the end boss is standing there and just slams you away. Like he was waiting the entire time just that you arrived there. Like, nice? Or how does he know even that we're here? So story-wise, he's poisoning us with that poison and where we got the antidote. But of course, Jensen is again once a special augmented guy, so he's
白
immune
銀
to
の
it.
世界に。
Basically, if you played Human Revolution and where they... also, hi, biggest fan. This time I destroyed it. But, so, story-wise, they explain like that he has like the ability, so he doesn't need that so-called neurophysine, so that the augmentations are like keeping intact with him. And because of that, he's like immune to the poison. Also, grenades are good door openers, so we just use it and dash through all the enemies.
無理やり物理的に壁を壊すのは賢明なんですね。
ですね。
Do we have time for a donation?
Yeah, you can read the donation.
Very Nathres donates $150 saying, throwing chocolate to walk through walls. Can't wait to see more DSX.
Hi.
And we're just $500 short of the Criminals Pass DLC incentive, but time is running out, so get on those donations fast.
Gotta go fast. Alright, so this was the GARM station, so what we did is basically we need just to escape here again. So we arrive and we leave immediately. So, and once again, because everything is
すでに毒を盛られたよう
the
な
game
動
is
き
like
してる。
playing around the new Prague. You get like in 3 different states. So we got first into Prague where everything's normal. Then we get into Prague where everything's kind of like in a hostile
普通に
situation.
プレイした
And
ら
now we
す
get
ごい
into the third part
景色が良さそうな
where
エ
the
リア。
police is like taking over everything.
これはい
So
いです
you
ね。
get controlled everywhere. And if you go outside, they start shooting
で
immediately.
どういう施設なのか全くわ
Which
かんないで
makes
すけ
the
ど
run a。bit different.
なんか
And
秘密施設って
this is
だけ
the
は
one
言ってましたけ
part
ど。
where the
なるほど。
bigger skip will happen.
どういっ
What
た
would
類
happen
の
when
施
we
設
go
な
out
の
of
か
bounds
全
skip
く
the
つかめ
elevator
ない。
わからないです
and
ね。
after that we will skip 40 seconds. But if you don't get it first try and you can't save,
なんかこ
the
の
game will
今
stop
パイロット
out.
のおっ
So
ちゃん
we're not going
ちょ
to
っと
do
死に
that.
そうな
We're
顔
going
しま
to
す
play
してま
safe
せん
and just
そうです
see
ね。
a
なんか
conversation and
危
just
機が近づいている
use
顔
the
はしてます。
elevator
してますよね。
I've got great news. We just received an anonymous $500 donation and also met the Criminals Pass DLC incentive.
Hey, thank you. All right, so here we gave the information to her. So as said before, now everything's under police control, and they don't even like that we're running around, even though we're one of them. So they start shooting at us immediately, so we need to go quickly. And we literally do that, so just go here and into the elevator. So, well, because we have to take the elevator once again, you can read a couple of donations.
お、インセンティブ達
Yo, we
成
got a
した。
$200 donation from Break saying, Hey
Oh.
Heinki, always a fan of your DSX runs. Let's get that DLC incentive met. We sure have. Also, there's a $10 donation from Hofi Org saying, Great run, Heinki.
Thank you. All right, so now everyone in the base is kind of shook up that what is happening, but we don't care, so bye-bye. And also, because still stairs
本
are
当ですね。
too
ドネーシ
slow,
ョンイ
we're
ン
just
セン
going
ティ
to
ブが
do some parkour
達成さ
action.
れてますね。
Well, what?
おお。
なんで、多分おそらく本
That's not where I
編が終
wanted
わ
to
った後
be.
にやるんですかね。ダウンロードコンテンツが
There you go.
あ、するんです
あるっ
ね。
ぽいですね。
お
Talk
お
with。Miller. Good talk. I like to talk like that with my boss. And we immediately leave here again. So now we have to go to the Diwali district, which is like basically the red light district ruled by a gang. And also we're going to get our final augmentation. So we need first the Tesla, then we need the strengthening augmentation, and we need the Icarus landing augmentation. So
ち
with
な
that
み
we're
に
set with all the
今現
augmentations we
在
need for
で
the end
す
of the
と
run.
Steam でその
And the
DLC
end
も
boss is going to be-
388円で購入できると。
Let's say a
お
special.
安い。
So while we have to wait once again for the elevator, you can read a couple of donations.
Yeah, we've got a $25 donation from Leto Nintendo saying, I love Heinki so much. He's so cute.
Wow, thank you.
I really hope the incentive gets met. Good luck from England.
Alright, so now we just need to run away from all the police.
One more donation.
Yeah, go for it.
T-Jis donates $25 and says, dashing out of bounds on a DSX speed game, over the map we go. Heinki all the way.
Hey, thank you. Alright. So, okay, we're fine. There's like that big turret, which is a bit scary. If it gets you, you get a lot of damage, which we don't want. Also, once again, grenades are good
いつの間にか
opener.
なんか
And
スキル
oh,
増
I
え
was
て
too
ます。
slow. So if you get the dash in the moment, the grenade. What? What
ラ
happened?
スボスも切
Okay,
れ
I
さ
got
せるスキル。
あ、あ、死んじゃいました。
Oh, maybe because of the grenade. I didn't realize.
まあ、柔らかいので。
Because normally the screen gets like super red. But it's alright. So normally what happens if you blow up the door and you dash through there, the game does not load the next area because the door is the trigger. And so like everything will just like start to spawn. But it did not work. It's okay, I'll just wait here. There you go.
さっきは多分この扉を開け
So now
る
we
グレ
go
ネー
to
ド
the
を
theater. Oh, hey,
を被弾して
ああ。
避難しながら無理やり進んだけど、体力がなくなっちゃったから、ちょっと安定取った感じですかね。多分。
So now we turn invisible because there's a cutscene and a trigger we need to hit without them getting alerted. And of course, those guys shot me without seeing me. So the trigger is not going to get alert, or like I can't hit the trigger because the guys with who I have to sneak upon are now in a warn or like in a hostile state. So we have to do this again.
ここのトリガーを引くために相手にこうスニーク状態で近寄らないといけないんだけれども、相手が警戒状態に入ったので今やり直しです。
Your DSX runs and your upbeat, rapid commentary are exactly what I needed today. Good luck with the rest of the run. We've got a $250 donation from Andrew246 saying, great run.
Thank you. All right, there you go. Now we have this
79万ドルいきましたね。
cutscene, or like we have the cutscene.
Oh.
And now we're going to take this thing. And this is like the so-called sniper clip. So we are going to lean forward, look through this, and bye-bye. I'm out of bounds.
なんか起こりましたね。
なんかやりまし
So
た
how this
ね。良
works
くないこ
is,
とを。
if you're close to a wall, the game doesn't like think like you can't look, like you can only look at the door or like at the wall. But if you are looking through a scope, you look through the door or behind of it, and thanks to that you can like aim or see the other part of the side, and thanks to the dash you can just aim there, and the game is like, yeah, sure, just go there. Also, look at this arm. We will see that animation for a couple of times. Also his back.
So we can do a quick donation.
Yeah, you can go for it.
We've got a $100 donation saying, "Good evening from London."
He likes to show off his arm. You can go for a couple of more.
Yeah. Escalab donates $150 and says, "A great GDQ as always. Big props to all the runners who put their incredible skills to use for a good cause. Keep up the awesome work." Another one?
まあ今の落下は、
After a second. So
なん
first,
か着地する瞬間に
going back
なん
to
か
the
スキル使ってたん
apartment,
で、
but since we can now dash, we're playing
なんとかなるん
like
じゃないですかね。
augmented Spider-Man. So just aim at the railing here. Whoa, what? I fell down. Nice.
Oh.
So we aim at the railing, wait until the
It's
grabbing
so-
sign. What? Jensen, please. Okay.
Ah.
I'm running now.
掴み損
Whatever.
ね。
You can read a couple of
掴みましたね。
donations now.
あ、普通に階段行きましたね。
エネルギーがなくなったので階段へ。
$200 and says, "I hope that you guys never stop doing these events. I love every minute. Here's to seeing some Half-Life 2 any percent later. Half-Life any percent later."
All right.
Copy that. How do I get there?
And now we're going for London. So London is the last part of the run, and there it's the most broken part of it. So it's you will see in a second.
それからロンドンに向かいます。
First of all, we need to get there, so we
で
need to-、
ロンドンっていうのはこのランの最後のパートで、
why is
最もぶっ壊れたパートですと。
there you go.
今までもまあちょこちょこ壊れてました
He
けど、
loves that arm, yeah.
Really proud of
これ以上に壊れる。
It's a newest model. Look. All right, you can read more donations.
この人なんで線路の上歩いてる？
ね。
さっき電車
All right.
乗ろうとしてたような。
のようなね。壊れたんですかね、電車。
Waiting.
Yeah, maybe
そう
it's
ですね、
time
あ
for
の人
donation.
が
Yeah.
ダンスを踊り始めました。
Jim209 donates $10 and says, "Hey, meet that incentive."
Hey.
And we totally have.
All right. So once again, because we were here before, the eyes like saved on the last spot where they saw us, so they start immediately shooting us. But it's not a big of a deal since we can just hide behind some stuff. And also in this part I can't dash, so I have to run normally. But this part is like very short, so okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. All right. You can read a donation since we have another person.
一体何がレッツゴーなのかは全くわからないけど。
Glad I was
Yeah,
able to
let's
fast
go.
this run before going to work. I love playing through this game, and it's awesome to see Heinki blasting through it. Good luck with the rest of the run.
Thank you. London, 2 days later. All right, so here we have to normally take care of Miller and the secretary guy, but because they don't know that the bad guys are already in there, we have to sneak through and figure it out and try to help everyone. Also, that AI is going the wrong way, but sure, why not? But hey, there's another box again. Well, I don't want it to climb it though, but sure. So once again, we use that box.
また悪いこ
That's
と。
where
Ah, なん
it's
かやろう
very
とします
interesting
ね。
since, like in Human Revolution,
こ
you
れは。
can do box clips. We
な
kind
んかさっ
of do the same,
き
but only
同じような構図見ましたね。
見ましたね。
line it
この箱を線にしてスナイパーライフル持って。
through and dash. So now we are out of bounds, and this is
ああ、
like
なるほ
where
ど。
なるほどね。
don't
ス
be
ナイパーライ
confused.
フルを覗
This
き
is
込
going
み
to
ながら
look
ダッシュして
very
壁
weird,
抜けてるんです。
but if you know where to go and how to navigate, we will be fine.
まあ
So
なるほどって言われても言ってるけど別によく理解してはないですけど。
Then we do 3 dashes or 4.
これがラストミッションで
So now we're
悪いことしてイベント全部すっ飛ばし、ラスボスのところまで行く。
over here.
すごい。
Whoops. Jump on this platform. And then thanks to the Icarus dash, we can just go in. And this is the
や
final
ってる
boss
操
room.
作こそ
So
理
we're
解で
going
きるもの
to
の、
abuse that and start now the final boss fight. So yeah, let's go.
お、これがラストボスか。
さっきロード画面かなんか出てましたね。
Apparently not.
これなんかプラットフォームで上でなんかこう、眺めてたやつだったじゃないですか。こう序盤のシーンで出てきましたね、こいつ。
はいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはい
Also, you have different ways how you can do this boss, like in the casual playthrough, but
強そう。
Now show yourself.
He showed himself.
Taking you down, Victor. I do
Silly.
not fear death, nor do I revel in it, brother. But for some I am told that it can be a relief.
He lost his arm.
Tonight, one of us will find out if that is the truth.
All right.
主人公の避け方がちょっと無様。
So first of all, we turn invisible. Or not.
あ、このラスボス、
Why wasn't it?
ベなんとかさんですか？
So this is great because we have to watch
やら
this
れてしまっ
cutscene
た。
again.
あ、やられてしまったね。
Because you can't save after this cutscene, so... Oh, actually, the game saved for me. Well, thanks. That's even better. Okay, hard boss fight number 2. Alright, that's it. That was the final boss.
終わり？
And time.
マジかよ。
眠っちゃった。タイマーの人も、終わりって感じ。
Alright. So, you can just punch him in the face and that's...
右腕が銃なのはやっぱり、販売元がスクエアエニックスなので、FF7 オマージュというか、リクエストというか。ラスボスを気絶させるスキルが強すぎるせいで。で、ここからがドネーションインセンティブのダウンロードコンテンツ。
So, I'm ready whenever for, or I don't know what the setup is, so just wait. All right.
Yeah, I can do a donation in the meantime. We've got one from Big McLark Huge, 16.8 for $10, saying, DSX is one of my favorite game series, and it's awesome to see some of the classics run like a madman. Thanks, Heinki.
おお。
Oh no, he's gone.
Oh my god. Like, wow.
I can still see you.
Just fooling around right now.
We also got a $10 donation from Wyochi. Loving the speedrun of Mankind Divided. Keep it up. Oh, and let's get a DLC incentive. Yeah, we got it, and it only take a couple of seconds to get it started.
All right, cool. So, let's get going. 3, 2, 1, go. So, Mankind Divided has 3 different DLCs. It has once A Criminal's Past, which we are going to show now. Then there is going to be the System Rift. And we have the third one, which I just literally forgot. Wow. It's the first one. Jensen's Story, I think it's called. No, it's not Jensen's Story. Desperate Measures, that's the name. So everyone has like different features and like is completely encapsulated from the base game. It kind of like plays inside that and gives you like some deeper information or story-wise. And yeah, we're just completely different. Like, so what is the cool thing about the Criminal's Past is we have no augmentation at the start. So we're like in this prison cell and we're supposed to get out of here and get information. Also, I'm clipping this bin out of bounds. So here, take it.
まさか？
またいきなり。
まさか？
お別に速くなるわけでもなさそうなバグ技を。
Very secure, I have to say. And we will see that soon. So first we have to wait until they all let us out because our shift is going to
ただ
start
単に
now.
ゴミ箱が外に出せるよ。
Okay. Play nice. Okay, we have to
オー
go
グ
to
メンテーショ
VR
ン禁
and we're
止
going to do
の
that.
チップが
So first of all,
無理やりインストールされて
completely
今、
jump off that
特殊機能は全部使えない状態でなん
and
です
completely fine
ね。
with us doing
な
this.
るほど。
And get into conversations. Also, whoop, nice. Okay, good conversation. And what we have to do now is call with the fixer. He's supposed like he's in prison, but he's able
刑務所的
to
な
fix our
クリミナル
organization.
パスなので名前が。はい。
I said this prison is very, very secure.
警察だったはずだったん
So
で
I
す
can
よ。
just literally
さっき
stand
の
on
な
the
ぜか
lamp
捕まっ
of
ちゃ
the
ったんで
fence,
すね。なんでかわからないですけ
climb
ど。
over and talk with him.
ああ、
行っちゃうんですね。
So he's going to give me now the fix for
電線越しに話してるんだけ
which is going to be the problem is we got
戻ってきた。
so I have to do this again.
すごい。
If the area is getting hostile,
Ah,
it's
なるほどね。
impossible without the augmentation and any items to go
壁
through.
抜けの
So
つい。
that was kind of unfortunate, and yeah, it happened
ミ
again.
スっ
Alright, I
た。
have to wait for a bit so that the guard is not seeing us, so it's fine. If it's not working after that, I'm going for a backup strat, so it's not too bad. Hey there. Hey you. Okay. No, it's not going to work like that. Hmm.
そうですね。プレイの前に、ドネーションインセンティブで、
Yeah,
こ
but
の
guys,
DLC をやる
so
のが追加されたので、
we can't do anything.
それが入っ
But
て
we're
ます
just
ね。
chilling on the fence. Nothing. Everything's alright. Nothing special happening.
何かのフラグが起きてから
Not suspicious
を
at
乗り
all.
越えないと
Exactly.
いけない。
What? I can't talk with him. What's happening? Why is he
使っ
suddenly
ちゃいけないのか
surprised?
な。
Okay, sure, game. Okay, I can't talk with him anymore.
So when he's
King.
in his crouching animation, you can't talk to him?
Normally you can always talk with him. It doesn't matter,
Huh.
like depending which animation, but it's fine. We have like a auto save, so we're just going to use that. So you can read a donation.
うまくいかなか
Yeah, I
っ
would like
たんで、
this,
ちょっと前
take
か
this
らやり
time
直して
to
ます
remind you
ね。
of Devolver Digital,
Isn't
one
it?
of our sponsors. Devolver Digital are purveyors of fine digital entertainment from independent artists worldwide. Visit devolverdonquick.com for the limited time Devolver Done Quick bundle on Steam that includes Enter the Gungeon, Titan Souls, High Hell, Shadow Warrior, Classic Redux, and Minute.
Okay, I will try this once more. But yeah, the sniper guy is seeing us. So okay, I will just do it the old strats. So we have to wait until
スナイパーに見られた
coming to
と
the
今。
fence and just
ああ、な
giving
るほど
us。the pill. So yeah, we just have to wait here.
見
Now
られ
he's
ちゃい
going
け
to
ないですね。
crouch, just running around, so nothing I can
あ、
do.
ちゃんと正規ルートを
So
通
we
る
will
っぽい。
have it
取るの
like
かな
normally there's like a couple of chain skips we do with this, but since this is not going to work, I have to do for backup. But it's okay. It's just like half a minute slower in total. Come on, Fixer. What? The game completely bugged out. He's not even talking with me. Okay.
相手が喋ってくれなくなった。
Alright, let's see this again. You can read another donation.
Yeah, we got a $150 donation
バグをしよう
from
とし
Anonymous
すぎたせいで
with
本
no
当にバグってしまう。
comment,
本当にバグっ
but
てしまっ
still
た。
thank you for your generosity and keep the donations coming.
You could trust this Dr. Flossie mentioned? Did you feel nervous? or
Alright, so
suspect
we just know,
something was
wait.
wrong?
There was a chance he was walking me into
Now the
something
sniper
there.
guy is not even there.
I didn't
What?
know how long it would take to find
What's
him.
going on?
Losing
Oh no, he's there, okay.
wasn't such a bad idea either. I had to think it through.
Normally you have to be careful because of that drone. It likes to see you when you're on the roof. But now it's the guy there. Normally he doesn't see you, but okay. He has augmented vision, I guess. So we now just need to wait.
So, can I take this
Yeah.
time?
Read another donation.
Yeah, I would like to take this time to thank another of our sponsors, Fangamer. Fangamer is the video game merchandise company designing and producing official goods for Dark Souls, Undertale, Persona 5 and more. They are sponsoring GDQ events and you can find them on fangamer.com/GDQ.
Alright, so now we have the fixes built
今
so we can use our
こ
augmentations
の
in
こ
prison.
の GDQ のイベントをスポンサーしているファンゲーマーっていうところの宣伝してましたね。
With that, we're
no.
going to
Fangamer.com.
go for the next area where we get another fix. So first of all, we hack this thing, and then in one of that boxes thingies, there's like this biocell. Also, so now we can punch people again. Yay! We can only do that when our augmentations are all open. And we still this shotgun. Where's the shotgun? What?
That was risky.
What? Where's the shot? Oh, I have it already. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I picked it up in mid-air
一応
and didn't even
GDQ
realize it. And
Magic trick.
magic
の
trick.
リストリー
So
ム
now
の
we're
下
going
の
to
方
get
に
the
も
dash, we get the
ファンゲーマーの
batteries, and we get the breathing
リンクがあるので、
augmentation. We need that for
あ
later.
あ
And
こ
with
ちら
that,
を
we
で
can go
購
to
入
the next
グ
district.
ッ
Like
ズなんか購入しても
very secure
寄付
prison
金
after
は
to say.
入りますね。
なるほど。
And we go into the shower room because there's another secret agent who, whoop, he likes to teleport there. Whoop. It's pretty good.
Been a while since I boot fucked the door. Haven't lost my touch.
悪役監修が入っている。
He's grinning
来ましたね。
very
悪そうな顔してますね。
確実に悪の方に
I am.
顔してます。
I think our friend here will understand that.
All right. So in the end, he realizes that we're like one of the guys. Like story-wise, we are sent to prison to get certain information or like get that guy out. And this guy doesn't know that, but he thinks we're someone else. So we abuse that, and he leaves us alone. Also, there's now a riot happening. So all the augmented people have everywhere guns, and everything is on panic. So yeah, very secure prison, just have to say. So now we just go through here. There's an
反応起きちゃっ
elevator,
たよ、
there's
これ。
like a gas grenade, so this is why we get the
Whoa.
breathing augmentation, so we
Shooting.
don't get damaged from it. And then we have to run very fast. So everything is like
構想が起き
attacking
てま
us,
すね。
so
確
we
実
don't want to die.
みたいですね。
Get the shotgun, we need that for later. And then go through this air vent. So open this, climb over, and best key, shotgun. So there's like a biocell and puzzle time. Solve this puzzle.
パズルタイ
And
ム。
also here, I have to wait a couple of seconds for the last button.
一
If
瞬
I。don't, I stop
Yes.
the game and the puzzle will never be finished, so you're stuck here. And we don't want that to happen. So now we just open the prison cell where that guy got imprisonated after we were in the shower scene. And now we just talk with him. Good. Alright. He's out. Good.
そうですね。割とよく見るタイプのパズルでしたね。
Yeah, we got one from Jord O for $10 saying, the DSX runs have been amazing. Shout out to Heinki for a good show. My
まあ
donation is going to Half-Life
パズル
Anime.
とか、あ
To
と
remind you, that's an incentive
固定
coming
パ
up.
スワードとかはやっ
It
ぱちゃん
will
とね、覚え
put
てい
in
かない
the
と。
Half-Life Any% run instead of a setup block.
Alright. So here, once again, we get the Icarus Dash level 2, which is just going to help us a lot. So there's like this fight happening between the augmented people and the prison guards. And normally, you have to go into this huge building, find an elevator, and then escape and go up here. But what about just going out of sight of the roof and just literally dash over? So this cutscene would normally not happen because if we take the shotgun and we get that skip, we still see him in that prison cell. So because I see him and the other guy in the prison cell, I would normally shoot them, since then this conversation won't happen. Hey. There you go. So disengage, and now we have a little cutscene where the fixer is, where we now know that the fixer is working with the police guys, drugging all of the other people there, and then basically stealing their parts and selling them on the black market.
この今録画ビデオで見て分かったのは、このフィクサーが警察と協力して、ナノオーグメンテーションした人たちを、その毒を持って、で、その体のパーツを盗んでるっていう話ですね。
なるほど。
Which we're doing right now. Also, the cool thing now is, because I couldn't do that skip, there is a little dialogue box. So he's saying I had the same question.
I had the same question.
And now he's just repeating that. Also, the guy
Sorry.
who do this. So, and then once again, invisibility, because it's the most
出会っ
broken
て数秒でしたよ。
augmentation, and we need energy cells. The energy cells will help us to stay in invisibility mode for the rest of the run.
ああ、
which
そ
we're
うです
going
ね。なん
to
か
use.
毒
So
盛
you
ら
can
れ
read another
て、
donation.
で、
Yeah,
体調悪くな
I
っ
would
て
like
気
to
づいた
tell
ら
all
臓
of
器
you
抜か
that
れて
if
る
you
みたい
donate
な。
$10
そういう
right
感
now,
じですね。
you can get into the signed prayed art book, which the run will come up after this one, and it's going to be very interesting, and the art book is really beautiful, so get on those donations.
So once again, we hack through security, and we have to be careful because the turret and those robot thingies are going to be very hostile if they just see us, so we don't want that to happen. And because we took off everything, we can just take care of the anti-air missiles, which allow us to skip to the next part. So, all right, we're almost done with the run, so we're just dashing into the next cutscene. So here we have to make a decision, and we don't really care. So we just leave. All right, whatever, we're just going out. And because we start the cutscene while a fight happens, we just get shot here, but since we're invincible, nothing happens. Okay, make you ready with time, and... Nothing's happening.
ローディングが終わらない、エンディングが。
Game, please. Time.
ローディングが続く。はい。
All right.
What did you do?
Yeah, that was a Criminals Past DLC. So, kind of sad that with the first clip that it did not work, but it was fine since we could just use the
GG ですね。
the backup strats. Anyways, thanks for watching, thanks for joining in. Hope you enjoyed the Deus Ex runs and the Mankind Divided run. Hope you liked it, and yeah, have fun with the next run. Bye bye. That's it from me, Heinki.
50万 PC が必要な RTA。ということで、これがデウス
Thank
X
you
マ
once
ン
more, Heinki,
マ
for
ン
amazing
カイン
runs
ドディバイデ
with
ッドで
Deus
す
Ex.
ね。
はい。
で、次がプレイになるんですけど、とりあえずプレイの説明をしていただく前に SGDQ の概要について軽く説明をしたいと思います。でですね、SGDQ はですね、アメリカで行われている RTA のチャリティーイベントとなっておりまして、今回集まったチャリティーのお金はですね、すべて国境なき医師団に寄付されます。日本からの、ドネートっていうのが難しくなっておりますので、日本から寄付したいよという方は、イエティというサイトで T シャツを買っていただくか、Twitch のですね、ゲームランクイックの本家の方に行ってもらって、そちらをサブスクライブすることによって、間接的に寄付することができます。で、イエティで T シャツを買うときの注意なんですが、向こうのサイトではアメリカサイズでの表記がとなっておりますので、普段着ているサイズよりワンサイズ小さいものをお勧めします。で、その下にですね、サイズ比較サイトというのもございますので、そちらで服のサイズを比較していただくと、よりですね、安全に自分の欲しいサイズの服が買えるかなという感じでございます。そんな感じですね。で、プレイは、の解説の方はですね、これは引き続き、マジックプロさんにやっていただきますが、インタビューが入っているので、少々お待ちください。インタビュー中はお静かにということなので。
You ready for your big deal, fancy schmancy primetime race?
Absolutely.
Yep. Yes, I am.
Definitely. I like the confidence. I'm a big fan. So the first thing I want to get into here is, with Super Mario Bros. Being such a pinnacle game of speedrunning, it seems like everyone who's ever run this game has such a huge history with it. I did a little deep digging before this interview, asking around to find out about each of your history with this game in marathons, and I want to start there. So I'll take this a little bit one at a time. So Cosmic, I want to start with you. You first ran this game at A Games Done Quick in 2013, and then appeared again in Awesome Games Done Quick 2017 and Summer Games Done Quick 2017. You have the most experience out of this whole group. You've been running the game for the longest. How does that make you feel for this race? Is it more pressure to perform compared to your earlier performances, or do you feel like you're just on top of your game?
Yeah, I kind of made the excuse before that I was using small Mario strats, so whenever I would make a mistake, I was like, they're really hard, but this time around I'm using fire. I have no excuses, just want to make it right this time.
All right, so this is like the run, you've got this whole legacy, and you just want to nail it this time?
Exactly.
All right. Next up, Supersonic. So you ran Mario the Lost Levels, which is the second game in the Mario series, mechanically very similar to Super Mario Bros., just with different level designs, in the Mario Warpless Relay at Summer Games Done Quick 2017. You have been running Mario games for quite a while. You are maybe the second or third most experienced, both with GDQs and with Mario, in this relay. So how are you feeling with that?
I'm actually feeling pretty good about it. I've been practicing for a while, but the practice races haven't been going so well, so I figured just get the deaths out of the way, get the game overs out of the way, and then once race time's happening, I'm pretty much in the zone.
For sure, for sure. And at a roughly similar level experience, Retro Bob all the way over there, you ran in the Super Mario Bros. Warps race at Awesome Games Done Quick 2017. You've been playing this game since like 2014. That's a long time. So do you think that all of that experience and that Warps race experience is going to translate into your performance tonight in Warpless?
Somewhat. It's going to help me in some of the later stages, like World A especially. But, you know, just general experience in the game helps too.
All right. And finally, Royal Gamer, you are, for lack of a better term, you are the underdog here. This is Royal Gamer's first performance at a GDQ. You haven't been running Mario for quite as long as the rest of the couch here, but clearly you can compete with them because here you are. Yeah. So is tonight going to be your Cinderella story? Or do you think you're ready to go up against like Cosmic, who's been running this game since the dawn of time?
Oh, absolutely. Only in a year of time of playing this game, ever since I started running it July of last year. After watching the relay race of last SGDQ, I've been grinding this game down, both 80% and Warpless, and I've been consistent and just working on just getting it down, and I feel like I can compete on these guys' level.
How's that make you feel, Cosmic?
Roy's no joke. I'm kind of scared, not gonna lie.
There you have it. The new kid on the block has Cosmic running scared. Maybe not. Running through the levels, maybe. Anyways, so another thing I want to talk about with y'all's history with Mario, particularly Retro Bob and Royal Gamer, you two have pretty interesting experience with other games before you got into Super Mario Brothers. Retro Bob, you were in Super Mario World before that. Similar but different. How do you think that, you know, slightly newer game is translating into Super Mario Brothers?
The general platforming experience, I think, helps. And, well, not being able to fly over every level, I think is a lot better, too. Yeah, the experience in all the Mario games really helps overall, I think. So, yeah, I'm just going to go in here with all the past GDQ experience and just do my best.
All right, well, it seems like Retro Bob's experience in Super Mario Brothers, or Super Mario World, is literally flying him to the top of this race. Royal Gamer, I was really interested. You said you ran Paper Mario 64 before this, a more or less completely different game. We saw it earlier today. An RPG, maybe some platforming elements. How do you think that translates? Is, you know, doing something that long of a run going to translate into your consistency and ability to continuously perform in the Mario race?
Yeah, so I did glitchless category in Paper Mario, and that had to prepare me for doing really long sessions, since it's a 4-hour run, basically. And so that prepared me to, when I went for a smaller game, such as SMB1, I can play for a longer period of time, expecting for lots of failures, and working on my consistencies in every single trick and every single level, so I feel like I can withstand the endurance of such a run.
So you think you're totally ready to compete up against these platforming specialists, huh?
No doubt.
I love the confidence. I love it. That's amazing to me. So Super Mario Brothers is one of the most iconic video games and speed games of all time. It's been around since speedrunning's been around. Fiesel talked about in our pre-show at the beginning of the week how there's been kind of a new wave of runners, people like Royal Gamer, who have been bringing new life to this game. And one trend I've kind of noticed is with this new generation of runners has been a big insistence on the warpless category, whereas, you know, warps was the thing a couple years ago, watching Darbian grind for the 457 and the 456. Now we all seem to be focused on playing that whole game. So for those of you with previous warps experience in a GDQ, how different is playing warpless?
Warpless is really hard because it's kind of like warps where if you make one mistake it's over, but it's 4 times as long. You know you're not going to do flagpole glitches, and there's a lot of really hard like frame perfect tricks, so you might not see as many of those in warpless, but it's still hard because one mistake can kill your run.
Yeah, I personally think it's going to be a lot more challenging, especially when we're using small fire Mario. Like one mistake and that can really take your run real downhill real fast.
Any other thoughts, you two?
It's just a matter of having the mindset of playing a much longer category as compared to a shorter category. So it's not as reset heavy as it is in warps, but it pretty much gives you a more bigger experience of playing the entire game in a fast manner.
Yeah. For me, I primarily do warps right now. I've been working for a 456 myself. I currently have a low 457. And so working on grinding that game down just makes it easier to do something in warpless, where it's just longer, easier levels. You know, it's just a matter of getting consistent going through it.
So, Retro Bob, you mentioned something called Small Fire Mario when you were talking about warpless. So, Small Fire Mario is a glitch that you can achieve in Super Mario Bros. That allows you to have firepower while also small. It is also more or less the name of one sort of route you can take through a Super Mario Bros. Warpless run. So will we be seeing any other routes, or are all of you going to be taking on the Small Fire Mario chance? And either way, what affordances and challenges do y'all think your routes are going to give you for this race?
If all goes as planned, you'll see 4 Small Fire Marios on the screen, but there is a chance that someone either misses the setup for Small Fire Mario or gets hit at some point and has to play as Big Fire, Small Mario. That's another challenge, is since there are these different states of Mario, you have to be prepared for whichever one you find yourself in.
If there's a case when any of us dies while we have the small fire glitch, we would have to set it up again in the next castle. Otherwise, we could just continue on the run as normal.
So then you've all had to really practice everything, even if you want to be doing small fire.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Very interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing how this plays out with a really, frankly, volatile speed game like Super Mario Brothers. I think it's going to be fascinating to see these runners adapt on the fly. So now I want to move on to some of your questions. So we sent out a tweet on the Games Done Quick Twitter account asking you for questions to give to our Super Mario Brothers runners. We've selected a few of them, and as a reminder, we do this for a lot of our interviews, so keep an eye on the Twitter to look out for an opportunity to ask runners questions about their games. Our first question is from Emerald Alley, who asks, do you ever reflect on the fact that nearly everyone who has played a video game has played this one? Does that add meaning to being a top-level runner?
A lot of times when I'm trying to describe speedrunning to people who have no idea what it is, obviously I can say, you know, it's just playing games fast, but it doesn't really put it into perspective until I say, oh, I can beat the first Super Mario Bros. In 5 minutes. That really paints a mental picture. And I love being able to do that with this game because, you know, most people know what this game is. And I have a background in a lot of other games, but as time goes on, I have less free time, and I've really enjoyed running this game. I can kind of identify with it because it has that, I don't know, that sort of prestige. It's the original Super Mario Bros. I love running it.
I grew up playing this game for a really long time, and just to see that more people are getting into the speedrunning community, especially with Super Mario Brothers, just to see that I had a hand in it in some way, also helping people out that are asking questions, and it's been a very humbling experience ever since playing the game as a little kid. So.
Yeah, it's a very humbling experience for me. When I started running this game, the world record already was 456, so I knew what I was getting myself into. And being a top-level runner makes being a top-level runner And well, like having so many people in this category just makes it a big deal, because no matter what PB I get, I never feel safe, because there's always 2 or 3 people gunning to beat me, so I always have to keep pushing.
I'll kind of reflect what they said. It has been humbling, and the fact that millions of people have played this game makes it more likely that new people will come in and watch these runs, and I do enjoy seeing new people come in and asking questions about these kind of runs. So yeah, I really do enjoy like seeing new people interested in these kind of games, and this game has the most likelihood of that because of how many people have played it.
All right, that's really interesting. So we have one more question from Vi the Deer, who asks, if you could warp past one world, which would it be?
I would definitely warp past World 5.
World 5.
Yeah, same for me, World 5.
I'll say World 5 also.
It's that bad, yeah.
I think there's a common theme here.
Yeah, a little bit. So with that, thank you all very, very much for coming out to talk to me. Best of luck to all of you in this run. Now I want to talk about one of the really, really cool prizes we have coming up for you that you can bid for with your donations. So here we have a signed Prey art book. This is a huge tome of art for the Prey game and series, and what's really, really cool about it, if I can flip book pages at all. Which one? There it is. It was signed by some of the developers of Prey. So if you've ever wanted to get your hands on a gorgeous hardcover art book, and I know I would, I love art books, signed by the developers who made and realized that art happening, all you need is $10 donated to Doctors Without Borders within the next couple runs. And while you're donating for this wonderful book, there's a couple incentives you should be looking out for. Coming up soon, along with this art book, is the Prey character skin choice incentive. That's a bid war. There's a bunch of really neat options. You can check that out on the Games Done Quick tracker. Also, be sure to take a look at the Half-Life any % bonus run incentive. That needs $50,000 to be met. That's most of the way there, but we need to keep pushing towards it. Similarly, the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe bonus tracks incentive needs $30,000. It's currently sitting around $6,000 or $7,000, so keep those donations coming in. You can win awesome prizes like this Prey art book and a ton more pretty stuff that you may or may not have seen on the set during previous interviews and on the shelves behind us. With that, that's all I have for you. I'm going to throw it back to the front as we get ready for Prey.
All right, thank you so much for that awesome interview, Brodo. I'm going to read a super quick donation, and we will head right over to that run that everybody's waiting for. Excited